Hey everybody, Cena here. Today we're pulling out the AGDS again. I need some missile kills. Hopefully I can get them here. It's not looking likely on this map, but I could get lucky. But so, wow, where's all my audio? Oh, there's all sorts of obnoxious music playing. But I don't know if I ever covered the history of this particular machine, but it was kind of co-developed right when the rest of the world was starting to add a bunch of anti-air system, ground-based anti-air systems that still had guns on them, and you know, like the French T-40, uh, what is it, the DC-810, the Shilka, all those kinds of platforms, and the Abrams, what was it? It was the Abrams like ground defense system or something like that. What is shooting at me? Ah, landed right in front of him. Two missiles whiffed both shots. I like that I can make trees disappear. So, yeah, the overall concept of this particular tank was to have an air defense system that could travel with the Abrams, but an air defense system that uh, shared a lot of common parts with other vehicles, so logistics would be smoother. But it was around this time's development that uh, can I? So the missile's constantly wandering off target here. Uh, okay, that missile just vanish. Yeah, this is not going to go well for me in this mission. I'm probably not going to get any kills. Especially since it takes the missile launcher on this thing about a month and a half to reload. But anyway, the plan was to have a system that shared a lot in common with the Abrams, since it would be driving with it. And that would help mitigate the amount of parts it had to carry, that mechanics had to carry around and stuff like that. But it also came right at the end of the collapse of the Soviet Union, and we weren't going to have to worry about waves of Hinds crossing the Fulda Gap. It wasn't a concern anymore. So, development was canceled. You know, the whole project was basically given up on, and it never saw the light of day. Which is kind of a shame, because I feel like it would have made actually a kind of a phenomenal support vehicle for infantry. Something saw me and it's shooting missiles at me. Yeah, I think this would have made up, if you'd have changed up the missile system, shoot more HE style. Cool, I like how that missile can just go through a tank. Or his shot can just go straight through the... Yay, finally got one with the missile launcher. Alright. Making progress. Something keeps looking at me. Huh. Okay, I just noticed something. If I fire this thing in third person, the missile comes out of there and it is immediately going straight. But if I do it in first person, the missile goes on this huge adventure up through the sky and into the stratosphere and turns into an ICBM and then comes down on top of the target 6 miles away. But if I fire it third person, it just comes out and goes straight at the target, which is kind of weird. I wonder, like, I can't believe after all these years, people have not realized at all that if you stay away from the fight, the towers don't get hit. And it blows my mind that to this day, people still insist on this stupid philosophy of charging the enemy. It blows my mind. Because now we're going to lose the West Reactor. No, you just stay right there, buddy. That T4 is a horrifying thing to fight. Man, like no missile kills on that one. There's so many autocannons on the field. But yeah, this whole mission, you can save your 2 towers. They won't even take damage if you just stay away from the fight. Let the enemies come to this weird little position, kind of about where I was parked right at the end. They all just pile into that spot. And then you can just hammer them to death from other positions. But people insist on charging into the fight like that works. This is a game where the AI can be kind of advanced and can really beat you down, but they're also kind of at the same time, the AI is really stupid. And you can game it if you understand what the AI is trying to do. And if you do it right, you can game the AI to drive away from the danger areas, because they'll just drive to that point, stop moving, and then you just start hammering them. You can even blind fire into that zone and get kills. I've done it before. So, I don't know. People insist on just doing this hard charge in, and it draws a ton of fire. Because shells, so you have like all that superstructure below the cooling tower. Any shell passing through there from the enemy causes damage to the tower, and it's a problem. And if you don't present yourself as a target, they won't fire. It's not a problem. So, I don't know. Someday, fingers crossed, someday people will realize that. But today was not that day. I also got like one missile kill, which is kind of disappointing, but oh well, maybe another day. Anyway, if you enjoyed that fight, please like and subscribe. Please, thank you to those that already have. And if you'd like to see some particular vehicles, comment down below, even if I've already driven them. I will see you guys in the next mission. Until then, have fun.